Last episode, club captain Azpilicueta led us to good results, and now we make our return to the Champions League knockout rounds. Hey, what's going on? Respect the Jeff here with another episode in this Chelsea career. Well, you are not going to want to miss a minute of this episode. Round of 16 against Inter Milan in the Champions League. We switch up gears for a game back in the Premier League, and then we finish off the episode against Manchester City for the cup final of the Carabao Cup. Action across all fronts, and it is going to be a good one, I promise. The new event for the episode, though, Kovacic is unhappy. He feels lonely at the club, and he wants another Croatian in the team. So until we can find that for him, he's going to have unhappy morale and as a result play worse in game. So let's see what we can do, but in the meantime, like I said, we have to focus on this game against Inter. Kovacic, part of our usual starting 11, so we're gonna see what we think is the best lineup here. I'm gonna go just a little more defensive. I don't want to leak goals in the first leg here, so Reece James is gonna substitute in for Havertz on the right-hand side, so we have two proper fullbacks on either side. Kovacic, despite being unhappy, is gonna start this game. He's still our best bet in the center of the pitch, along with Ziyech for a little bit of creativity, Kante behind him, and we look at the 3-5-2, also played by Inter, so it'll be very similar teams here. This just might be our toughest match of the season so far. Let's get to it. Alright, well, a lot riding on this game, and it's got me nervous. Inter Milan, a very tough opponent already here in the round of 16, but we should be up to the challenge. We've been playing well, especially as of late, and with Werner and Abraham up top, I do peg us to be able to get in there and get some goals against Inter Milan, despite their really ruthless nature in the back line here, managed by Antonio Conte, obviously set up well defensively. And we'll just see what the cards have for us tonight. It's an away matchup for the first leg here, and then the second will be at Stamford Bridge, so if we can get an away goal, that would be huge here for Chelsea. Kovacic, despite having low morale in this match, gets off to a strong start, playing through Timo Werner, who's through on goal early, and no clear-cut option ahead of him, so he kicks it out wide for Chilwell, looking for the pass inside. Kovacic again, rolling his man, but it is won back easily there by the backline. Hakimi, though, gives the ball away. Kovacic again slides it through. Timo Werner, top of the box. Outrageous shot and a great finish. 13 minutes into the match, Chelsea go in front here in the round of 16. Who else but Timo Werner? Goal after goal this season. This guy is on fire. Well, we've already got our away goal. As of now, we've kept Inter Milan pretty quiet, and obviously our pressure up the field working really nicely. Look at that finish again from Werner. This guy is something else. Definitely our player of the season so far, that's for sure. Eriksen, though, Inter Milan might have something to say about this. Sees the pass on the far side, Perisic running into space, Azpilicueta out there to cover, and he's flying in. That's a poor challenge. Perisic going to give him troubles tonight, that's for sure. The captain, he's so quick and skillful on the ball. Azpilicueta definitely lured into that one, and Inter Milan now with a chance from a dangerous area, headed away by Thiago Silva, only as far as Eriksen, though. And again, one back there by Ziyech, flying into the challenge again, and we're doing everything we can to peg them back, but Inter Milan keep the pressure up, and a beautiful ball slid through, and it is Vidal who finds the back of the net to equalize for Inter Milan, 1-1, and that was a beautifully worked play. We tried everything we could defensively to keep them back, but it was just a really well-timed pass to split our lines, and Vidal finishes really nicely. Past Onana, Lukaku playing through again. Inter Milan building up a little bit of pressure here. Martinez trying to find his way through. Zuma says no thank you and passes it all the way back. Onana now playing out from the back. All the way down to Kovacic, who heads it down nicely for Chilwell. Abraham plays shaping up here on the counterattack. And he's got Werner running into space. Doesn't pick him out though, and he goes short to Ziyech instead, who flies into the challenge there. No call given again. Some hard defensive work continuing by Chelsea. But the scoreline's still level here. We need to see a little bit more going forwards. Timo Werner. And he's going forwards now. Vidal sliding in. It's a great challenge there. But the whistle blows. It's halftime, and we go in with the scorelines level. We got to see better in the second half. It would make our lives a lot easier if we could get ahead in this first leg, that's for sure. And then return to our home stadium for the second leg here. Abraham getting off to a good start. Ziyech, couple options ahead of him. Opts to slip it back through for Abraham, and it's just cut out by the defender. Some tricky play there. It just didn't quite come off. Lukaku, again, having a good game so far. And no one really pressuring him here. Martinez trying to close down as Azpilicueta in the center, and Kante now closing down again, and Lukaku wide open in the box, and he finishes. Well, Romelu Lukaku has come back to haunt Chelsea in the round of 16 here in the Champions League, putting Inter Milan back in front with a really well-timed goal past the fingertips of Onana, who just couldn't keep that one out. Quick look at that replay here. Martinez having an excellent game. Eriksen, how about that for a pass? Overlapping run there as Piliqueta just sent the other way, looking to cover the other run. And Havertz coming on now. We need some attacking firepower, and let's see if he can be the one to provide it. Reece James coming off our defensive plan to have him out wide didn't work too well, as we've already conceded 2 goals. Lautaro Martinez now playing it through again. Eriksen, a little bit of space in the box. Zuma does well to block that one, and now Ziyech getting it away. Nothing came of that play, but we continue on here through the wing. It's Havertz with the ball now out wide, and he's cutting inside. And he still has the legs on Perisic, has a shot at goal, doesn't trouble Handanovic too much. Obviously, Havertz having a good season. I mean, he's had so many assists that you can't say otherwise, but his finishing needs some work. How about that from Hakimi? Flicks it over the head of Chilwell, and beautiful play. Inter Milan really starting to find their groove here. Eriksen through. Nainggolan plays it through again. Perisic, give and go. Martinez, beautiful ball over the top. Oh my lord, you can't even be mad at that. Eriksen on the end of what is a brilliant move from the entire team. Inter Milan running rampant through our midfield. Beautiful passing, little dink over the top, and what a finish there from Eriksen. Martinez having an absolute world-class game here, and we are struggling to contain 3-1 now. Inter Milan, the game starting to look out of our hands. Substitutes now, Giroud and Hudson-Odoi. Can we make something happen? Even one more goal would put us in decent shape going into the second leg, but as things stand, not looking too great right now. Havertz through for Giroud, and again through Ziyech. Oh, the return back heel flick through for Giroud. It's blocked off the leg of the center back and away. Eriksen coming away with that one, and Havertz, can we get one more chance here? 1 minute remaining in extra time. Ziyech, couple options ahead of him, and he finds Hudson-Odoi running into space. Can he get the cross off? Yes, he finds the feet of Werner. How unlucky is that? Off the crossbar, and then whiffs off the bicycle kick right at the end of the game here. The whistle blows. Oh, and Chelsea miss a couple opportunities there at the end of the game to pull ourselves 1 goal closer. As things stand, though, Inter Milan 3, Chelsea 1, 2-goal deficit going into the second leg. Oh, it's a hugely disappointing result for us in the Champions League, but we return our focus back to the league. It's Fulham sitting in 17th place right now. Should be a win for us, but we have to make sure that we get the points, that's for sure. 6th place right now. Only 5 off of Manchester City, who sit in 4th, so it's still definitely within a shout. We go with a 4-3-3 for this one, and guys, in the meantime, if you've been enjoying this series, please consider subscribing. Helps me out so much and the channel. And with that said, let's get to it. Alright, here we go, back into action, hoping to shake off that poor result from last game. Inter Milan gave us tons of trouble. A little bit of rotation here, Hudson-Odoi and Loftus-Cheek, both the academy boys, make the starting 11. A little bit of fatigue from that Champions League game, so we're seeing what this sort of backup squad can do for us here in the league. Upamecano in the back line as well. Obviously, the new signing hasn't been a surefire starter for us, as Zuma and Silva are still our first choice pairing at center back. But obviously Upamecano has been signed to play, so he will get minutes. Hudson-Odoi dragged down in the box. Well, how was that not a penalty? Take a quick look at that replay. Clear touch around the defender. Kicked in the midriff. No call given. Chelsea really hard done so far this episode. Away there by Thiago Silva. We need a goal here. We absolutely need results in the league. Top 4 is absolutely non-negotiable for us. Timo Werner in a bit of space now. Can he finish? And he's still going. Timo Werner from distance, and he sinks it again. Well, that was very reminiscent of his goal in just that last game against Inter Milan, cutting inside on his strong right foot, and he curls it into the far corner. Well, I don't know where we'd be this season without Timo Werner. His finishing is clinical, and yet another goal. Pretty much all season, he's been averaging a goal a game. It was a shame he was out for so many months with injury, but now that he's back up and running, Chelsea look to be in much better condition. Fulham puts one in from distance from the feet of Mitrovic, but it doesn't trouble Onana at all. Easy save for the goalkeeper. Chilwell now plays it inside. Werner again, looking really, really sharp so far. Not too many options, but he takes on his man directly. How about that for some quick footwork? And he cuts it back easy as that, and Havertz finishes. The Germans linking up once again. Beautiful stuff from our front line, and another goal for Chelsea to get us 2 in front, and that is all down to Timo Werner. Took his man on, had no right to set up a chance like that, and Havertz, easy finish into the bottom corner. Picks it out of the air, and now in the second half, Hudson-Odoi looking for a chance, cutting it back, and still somehow comes away with possession. Tricky footwork in the box, opening up for a shot, lays it off, looking for the feet of Werner, and somehow play still going. Not the prettiest stuff you'll see from Chelsea, but we keep the pressure up here. Werner, another chance, cutting inside on his right foot, this time a little wide of the post. We've seen him score 2 of those in the last 2 games, and that was not far off. Loftus-Cheek, oh, lovely stuff, beautiful pass to find Havertz. No! How has that stayed out? Oh, well, I've said it time and time again this season. Havertz simply needs to work on his finishing. He does everything else so well, but there's so many goal opportunities that he has not been able to convert. That really should have been a third for Chelsea. Loftus-Cheek shaping up once again for Werner, who does finish, never in doubt. He's always going to put those away. Chelsea get 3 on the board, and we are looking in fantastic shape to grab 3 points against Fulham in this game. Loftus-Cheek having an amazing cameo this match. He set up so many chances, and the Blues looking really, really good in this game. So on we go with 3 more points. Alright, well, another break in action here. It's back to the Carabao Cup. This is an enormous match, possibly the biggest of our season if we don't make it farther in other competitions. It's a cup final in the Carabao Cup against Manchester City. Well, after that display against Inter Milan, I am not risking conceding tons of goals here. We're going with a back 5. We're going to put Werner and Havertz up top and hope that they are enough to crack that City backline. Ziyech just behind them. We're throwing all of our attacking power up top at them and trying to keep things condensed in the backline. Rice and Conte to protect our backline. And with that said, we take on Manchester City. Alright, here we go. Huge, huge match, guys. It's our first chance at silverware for Chelsea here. We take on Manchester City, who just edged out Liverpool to make it to the final here. Kai Havertz and Timo Werner up top. Can the German duo show what they're capable of on the big stage here? Werner especially has been up to the challenge as of late. Havertz not quite living up to his potential, but honestly, neither has Abraham. So between the two of them, I thought Havertz was a better option for that front two. We'll have Abraham off the bench if we need him later in the game. Chelsea get off to a decent start, but Manchester City with most of the possession here, really leading proceedings here early in the game. Kevin De Bruyne, ball over the top, looking for Phil Foden, and the pass is just off. Chelsea doing just enough to throw off Manchester City here. It's Silva in the back line, finds the feet of Zuma, who's looking for the option ahead of him. Azpilicueta plays it through for Conte, well done. And he progresses the ball forwards now for Reece James. Great stuff to beat the press of Manchester City. And now we're on. Ziyech has an option ahead of him. Timo Werner, lovely pass, and he's through on goal. And he finishes. Timo Werner once again. It is never, ever in doubt with this guy. But you gotta credit the pass there from Ziyech out of midfield. He always looks sharp playing in that attacking midfield position. He just has such a cleverness about him. Bends the ball just around the defender, and Timo Werner doesn't even have to break stride. Gets onto the end of it, first time finish into the back of the net. Easy as you like from Chelsea, and we are a goal in front just like that. Cancelo putting a ball in though. We gotta be wary of this threat here from Manchester City. Fortunately, we have the goal, and we're set up with a back 5, so things looking decent for us here. Cancelo again, closed down by Chilwell. Although really lovely play here. De Bruyne looking for a ball through, and he finds the feet of Sterling, who finishes. Foden rather, sorry. Manchester City equalized things just like that, and nothing we could do to stop De Bruyne there. I was yanking on his shirt the whole time. He had the strength to hold off his man and the composure to pick out the pass ahead of him, and just like that, we are back on level terms. Kai Havertz cutting inside, and he's looking to pick out the option here. Can he find it? Ooh, how about that for a pass snuck through to Conte? Clever reverse pass inside, and Conte just unable to get that ahead of the center back. Ball played through again, end-to-end stuff here. Manchester City this time attacking on our end, but it is passed back. Cancelo, ball over the top, and Zuma chests it down to Declan Rice, who finds the feet of Ziyech. It's all about getting into our attacking front 3 here, although Chilwell joining in on the attack. Timo Werner, Havertz, again, how about this from Chelsea? We are just passing through this Manchester City back line like they're not even there, although they do force us back eventually. Werner looking for the option ahead of him. Havertz still going with the ball. Can he pick out a pass? No. Havertz has a shot from distance. Dragged down just outside the box there. No call given. Manchester City play out from the back now, and the whistle blows. We go into halftime, scoreline level. This game really could go either way. A brilliant watch for neutrals, I'm sure, but as the manager in charge of Chelsea right now, all I can think about is how we get us in front. So we start off the second half here. No changes, but a little more of an attacking threat. I set some of the tactics to be a bit more aggressive, bombing forwards on the counterattack. Let's see if we can get another goal and then hang on to our lead here against Manchester City, although we have to make sure that they can't score first. De Bruyne, obviously a huge threat there. Again, trying to sneak a pass through, I think, to Silva this time. The captain, Azpilicueta, sees that chance not happen, though, and now he's playing out from the back. And well done to find Havertz. Lovely stuff here. Ziyech and Werner. One-touch passes from Chelsea. Werner through on goal again. Can he finish? Yes! Timo Werner puts us back in front against Manchester City. Easy as you like from Chelsea. Well, this front three of ours is absolutely unstoppable. Havertz, Ziyech, and Werner, just the understanding between them. The build-up play gets better and better every single game. Quick one-touch passes, and there is no defense in the world that can stop us when we're on form like that. Ziyech doing the defensive work here to pin Manchester City back, and again, winning the ball back here just off the kickoff, and now Chilwell in a bit of space. Can he pick out the run? No way! Timo Werner through on goal once again, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he finishes far post again! Well, 2 goals in under 10 minutes here for Chelsea, pretty much off the kickoff from our second goal, and just like that, we get another goal. 3-1 Chelsea. Things looking really, really good for us at this point, and Timo Werner is unstoppable. It just seems like every time he's put through on goal, it's a guaranteed goal, and he's proving that to be true so far. 3-1 against Manchester City here, and what do they have to get back in this game? Only 60 minutes played, still plenty of time left to change the tides here, but it could get even worse for Manchester City. Werner looking for the option. Through again, Havertz on the end of it here, and pretty much off the kickoff again, Havertz. Oh, how about that? Oh my God! We are running riot out here. 4-1, Chelsea take a huge lead, and it's Werner on the end of it again. Havertz, ridiculous assist. That might be one of my favorite goals ever scored in FIFA. Look at that, the audacity right in front of goal. Picks out Werner, and again, smooth as you like, puts it past Ederson, just keeps it low, puts it into the corner, and Chelsea surely going to go through in this game now. Some substitutes coming on to close this game out, Giroud and Mason Mount. Oh, but man, how much fun was it to see that front three play for most of this game. Aguero, we just got to hang on here. Ball over the top. De Bruyne, chance in the box, seen out by Zuma. Manchester City growing a little bit into the match since those substitutions. Zuma, again, unable to close down. Thiago Silva flying into challenges here, trying to keep them out. Cancelo puts a ball in to the back post, and it just sees the pressure relieved a little bit here. 15 minutes left in the match. 3-goal lead still remains intact, although Mahrez slipped in there, and lovely save there from Mendy, who's come in to play goalkeeper for our cup competitions with Onana, our primary keeper in the league, and he's standing up to the challenge here. And there he goes, making a second save. Edward Mendy definitely keeping us in this game, at least keeping our lead intact. Manchester City really playing well since our 4th goal, but it might be too little too late for them. Azpilicueta forced into the challenge there. De Bruyne in a good position to put in a cross, and Giroud just chesting it down. Oh, how has that stayed out? Mendy, 3 saves in a row. Edward Mendy, how about that? Chelsea maintain our 3-goal lead here, and it's all thanks to the goalkeeper, Edward Mendy. Pretty much everyone on the team playing well this match, although we are falling apart a little bit here. Chilwell giving the ball away a little too easy there. Silva playing it down, and he sneaks it through. Aguero! He finishes, finally. Nothing Edward Mendy could do about that, but nothing against the goalkeeper there. It put him in a bit of an unfair position. Shot right in front of goal. Ziyech just keeping possession here, flicked through again. Werner taking his man on one-on-one, and De Bruyne forced all the way into the corner there, shoves it out. It does go out for a throw, though. Manchester City winning possession back. De Bruyne trying to get the ball forward fast, but it's too late for Manchester City. Chelsea 4, Man City 2, a thrilling cup final, but it is us who come out on top. What a way to get the win too. Attacking prowess in abundance. Like I've said all game long, those front 3 are absolutely unstoppable. Well done from our backline for most of the game too. Edward Mendy, shout out to him. Everyone performed out of their minds for this game, and a well-deserved cup win for Chelsea. EFL Cup, probably the least prestigious of all of our competitions, but I'll take it. Could be the highlight for this season. A little glitch in the game, unfortunately. A black cup, we'll give it to the Black Lives Matter movement, I guess. In the spirit of football, adopting that great cause this season. Azpilicueta lifting the trophy for Chelsea, hopefully the first of many for us in charge, and you love to see that from the team. Great performance against a great team, and hopefully we can carry this momentum through the rest of the season. Alright, well, quick reminder there, Chelsea 4, Manchester City 2. We came out on top, and what a lovely way to finish this episode, and we go into the next one, back into the FA Cup against Middlesbrough. Pretty favorable draw for us in round 5, and we will be looking to make it far in that competition as well. Obviously, priority for the rest of the season is try to keep ourselves in the Champions League. We still do have a second leg against Inter Milan, and then in the league, obviously, top 4 is our #1 priority across all competitions this season. It will determine players we can sign next season and how this club looks going forwards. That will come next episode, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you've enjoyed this series. I'll be back soon with the next episode, but until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.